So I'm Joseph. I'm head of IT at OONO. What OONO is striving for is creating a safer everyday life. And we do that through our products that we sell. So we sell a co-driver, and that sits in the car with you, and that will alert you for if there's an accident on the road, or if there's speed cameras, all kinds of stuff. And we also sell a personal alarm device that people can have. And that works by linking up to your phone, and you press a button on the device, and it will send an alert out to people in your contact list in your phone. You choose who it sends it to, and then it will tell them where you are and how to get to you, so that people know that you are in need of some assistance. So we have around 140 employees at the moment. And that is across 3 locations. We have a few people in UK, and we have a couple of people in Germany, but the majority, like 96% of people, are here in Denmark. We do work fully in the office, so there is no kind of like hybrid setup, but there is flexibility for people to work from home if needed, but generally we are in the office. When I started here in the company, I just got told, I got employed to be a head of IT, and going around and seeing what was needed. And then we didn't have any kind of infrastructure in place or anything like that. And one thing I noticed that as an app developer, we have a lot of like test mobile phones and test devices and iPads and all this kind of stuff, just like kind of lying around with no security on them or anything like that. So my biggest concern was that, someone could just come in and take all these devices and go home. My kind of first focus was, how do I secure these devices? How do I get them in a way that they are secure, that they have an antivirus, that they have an MDM, and they have all this kind of things on them that is needed without impacting the user. So I was looking for a tool that would kind of help the user without impacting them. And I spent a lot of time, probably 3 months, trying to find what the right solution for this is, because it had to meet my immediate needs, but also my kind of future ones as well. And I looked at a lot of different companies. I looked at Kanji and Hexnode and Intune and loads and loads of different companies, Rippling, all this kind of stuff. And they all did things well, but they didn't do things as well as JumpCloud did. So what I could see with JumpCloud is that it had the potential to become my single source of truth, where all my information is, and I could govern all of my policies and devices and software, and has all these kind of extra features inside it as well. And so it became like my Swiss Army knife, that and I could see that in the future as well. And that's why I chose JumpCloud, because it meant that I didn't have to have like a big catalog of all different applications. I didn't have to have 1Password, Okta, SCCM, all this kind of stuff, because JumpCloud could do it for me, basically. Well, I would say what I can measure is that when I started, we were 55, 60 people, something like this. And 2 years down the line, now we are 140. JumpCloud has enabled that. It doesn't matter how many people HR decide to employ. So I can be as agile as needed. So if they employ 4 people in a month or 40, my process is the same. And I'm probably looking at 20 minutes to set up a computer with all the different software and accesses and accounts and everything like that. My dream is to have everything automated so that I don't have to do anything anymore, and I can do like the more kind of technical nitty-gritty stuff. And JumpCloud is helping me along that way. So we already have a pretty much seamless offboarding and onboarding now. And that's where I can see this going with JumpCloud. I would say that, the biggest thing that I've learned is that you should take your time when figuring out which product you should go with. A lot of places, and a lot of people have said to me, why didn't you just use Microsoft? Why didn't you just use Intune and all of the kind of stuff that's already there? And I think that, you have to think about not only what solves your immediate need, but what also will solve your ambition down the line. So I have an ambition that I don't want a huge IT team. I don't want us to do silly things like handle access requests all day and have a user administration department. I think it's boring work. So what I would rather have is a small dedicated team that just do interesting stuff. So we sit there and we play around with our security, and that's where I think the focus should be. And JumpCloud helped me solve that ambition. So that's why I chose JumpCloud. But it's very important to take your time, pick the right product, because it's very hard to change it afterwards.